And one. Oh, come on, Bryce. Gotta finish that.
James throws the ball. The Cavaliers have gone on 26 to get into the first quarter. Pitch of the half strike. Here's up on the wing. Oh, and there's the out. And the timing just not there on that attempt to alley-oop.
Just a misconnection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back for it given the opportunity.
Here's Williams.
Backcourt. Not that dribbling. What you doing? Get out. Get up.
Now here's Young. He's got 16. Cutter outside for the lead. And it's up to Dino. He's up to the ball. Here's Williams. No points in the game hit for him. Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots. They just make tremendous efforts.
Come on, man. Can you cut harder than that, man? What are you doing? Oh my God, I've been past the ball. What are you doing? What's the ball still in your hand for? Bro, you couldn't get that steal? Oh my God.
Barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so they call it going for the block. Now here's James. 11 points in the game. On the way quickly. James finds quickly. Good. Goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight. An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. Harden. from deep.
Lot of hacking on it.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game. Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfish there, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the board, they got James. McCurdy is not forward.
Late as the fuck up. Two people. My goodness. J-Mac.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Outside Holland. Pass to Utah. Mobley inside the cool ball. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Cuts off the pass. Water on the wing. He's going to
Foul?
just over a minute play here in the fourth. And the pass to Giddy. Mobley with it. Pocket 6. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Carolina. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. But Gray gets the Jimmy. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holland finds Giddy. Here's Iguodala.
Come on, man.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a midseason tournament.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Peja Stojakovic. Miller is out there with Whiteside, and it's Marbury in at the point. And for the Jazz, they got Scotty Barnes, Murray out there with Iverson. Then it's Mike Miller, and it's Sabonis in at center. For three, Murray, and Marbury pulls it down. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Holland. Back to Stojakovic. 4 on the shot clock. Whiteside against Sabonis. Whiteside, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Jazz. Iverson passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy down for him.
Passes it to Stojakovic. There's the triple. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Sabonis kicks to Murray. Miller, the pass to Barnes. Back to Miller. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And stolen by Iverson in transition. Here come the Jazz. Here's Murray and Miller with the block. Miller against Stojakovic. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Miller. Here's Marbury. Off target from outside. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Miller against Stojakovic. Here's Murray, and he converts the layup.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here is Miller. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Whiteside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hand up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And there's the pass to Miller. Here's Holland. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top. A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Here's Iverson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Miller outside. Pass to Marbury. He kicks it to Stojakovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Mike Miller.
Oh, great hands. Stojakovic shoots well for a big man.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Oh, man.
No good on the free throw. And the Jazz with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Miller. Goodrich comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Williams in for Jamal Murray. And he's good on the second. Utah trailing here. And here is Goodrich. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That ties the game.
And a two-time collegiate champion, Goodrich finished as the school's all-time leading scorer. So you know he can do this.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Wilson taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Passes it to Barnes. To the middle. There's Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's put some love and give a big hand for your dance team.
And so it's Fredette with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Pass to Mason. For the three, San Antonio again missing. Jazz have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Barnes kicks to Williams. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs trail by 3. Now Mason, looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. San Antonio again missing. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barnes, Chamberlain with the block. Stojakovic against Wilson. Driving in. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Sabonis finds Williams. Goodrich against Mason. The pass to Barnes. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Fredette, the pass to Mason. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Wagner's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams comes with a double team. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Back to Williams. 26 seconds left to play in the first. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Jeremy Lin is checked in for Williams. Obi Toppin's checked in for San Antonio. In a wide open look for Lin. The Jazz again can't hit it. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Three-pointers to Stojakovic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's denied.
Aggressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Sabonis kicks to Lin. He takes it in. Basket good. Lin's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Well, that's the craftiness of Jeremy Lin. Explodes to the cup. Really good mixing of speeds.
Tie game in Utah. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Spurs 60. Look at this, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They got Sabonis, Allen Iverson out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Mike Miller, and it's Wilson in at the power forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Stolen by Mason. Kicks it to Fredette. Miller against Stojakovic. The dish to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fredette for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Fredette's got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Sabonis, the pass to Iverson. And Lin now top the key. On the wing, Iverson. Guarded by Mason. Iverson, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Outside, Lin. Sabonis kicks to Miller. Here's Wilson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Barnes is checked in for Miller, and Murray's subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Then for the Spurs, DeRozan's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Mason. Now, here's Toppin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Again, the Jazz score.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Tag team everybody.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Marbury. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Wilson the pass to Barnes. Iverson outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Here's Wilson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Miller finds DeRozan. Here's Marbury. Iverson covering. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Marbury. Right side.
Now, here's James. Just 5 on the clock.
Trying to break free, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
On the wing, Iverson. Outside Wilson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. And stolen by Iverson. Over to Rosen. Here's Sabonis. Sweet move. It's good. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Murray. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For the Jazz. Wagner's checked in for Wilson. And it's Goodrich in for Allen Iverson. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Goodrich has got his second bucket tonight.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He's got 10. Good on the 3-point shot. Stojakovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Murray kicks to Wagner. Murray right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And there's the drive. That one goes in. Marbury's got his second basket of the game.
And what a hoop. Starbury, a shot maker.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Here's Wagner. Second chance effort, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Marbury. Miller outside, a 3-ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Chandler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mike Miller's checked in for the Jazz. 36 seconds left in the first half. Goodrich. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. He has 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Stojakovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for the Spurs.
And he knocks down the first one. Wilson, he's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Wagner. And both free throws good from Stojakovic. 20 seconds left now here in the second. Jazz trail by 3. Up top, Sabonis. He's guarded by Chandler. Left side, Sabonis. Over Chandler. Sabonis, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front, up 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter.
And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter.
Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And he makes the first. Checked in for the Kings. Moore comes in for Carter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Miller. Whiteside is out there with Stojakovic. And it's Holland in at the 4-man position. Now here is Miller. Misses the 3. Miller against Stojakovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
The Jazz have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good for Miller. The Jazz making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Both free throws good for Miller. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Miller outside. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Holland. Sabonis with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. Miller outside. Sinks the triple. Miller's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Iverson, no luck. And Whiteside's got the ball here for San Antonio. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Marbury. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. He can't get it to go.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Holland. 5 points in the game. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Iverson passes to Murray. Now here's Barnes. With the fadeaway. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stojakovic. Up again. And Whiteside.
Come here, young bull.
Stays right with it. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Tries it from the top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Team foul.
Jazz trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Iverson. Barnes with it. The feed to Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now on the night. DeRozan, and he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 6.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Miller outside. Back to Murray. Passes it to Sabonis. And here's Iverson outside. The Jazz with another miss.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Here's Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Wagner comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jamal Murray. The Spurs also with the sub. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Whiteside. Jazz trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Miller with the jam.
And wait to finish and come into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Mason checked in for the Spurs.
Dance team. Let's hear it for him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Fredette. From the arc. They get it again. Toppin. Off with the layup. The Jazz have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. 2 of 8. Wilson, he's checked in for Iverson.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Jazz. Wilson.
Here's Sabonis. He's got 8. Miller surveying the floor. The pass to Wagner. Outside, Lynn. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mason with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Baseline J on the way. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Miller. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Fredette's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Sabonis, and the layup is good. 10 points for him.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Now, here is Fredette. 9 points in the game so far. Mason against Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Barnes is checked in for Miller. Goodrich comes in for Wagner. And it's Williams in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Wilson. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
No good. Excellent D there from Goodrich. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential. Goodrich passes to Sabonis. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Now here's DeRozan. 41 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams finds Sabonis. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. The train, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Jason Williams. Now, here is Fredette. Not a lot of room. Dishes at the top of it. DeRozan in the corner. Off target. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Mike Miller is out there with Barnes. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Iverson. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Tyson Chandler. Fourth personal foul.
San Antonio leading by 3. And here is Mason. Pass to Fredette. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Fredette. He feeds it to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Iverson passes to Miller. Iverson against Mason. Wide open look here for Murray. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Mason the pass to Fredette. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the versatility Obi Toppin has in the low post, mid-range, three-point line. He's that modern-day 4 and 5 position, guys.
Now, here's Sabonis. Miller outside. Pass to Murray. Iverson outside. Fires for 3. Chandler with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Toppin. San Antonio calls timeout.
Fans get free t-shirts. And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What they need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jazz trail by 4. Murray for 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, Whiteside in position. San Antonio again turning it over. Here's Murray. Miller outside. Sabonis kicks to Iverson. And it's Barnes at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Now, here is Miller. He kicks it to Murray. Outside, Sabonis. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Iverson against Miller. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Murray. To tie it up. And Miller with the block. They retain possession. And it's Barnes on the follow. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oh, my God. There's the pass to Marbury. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Sabonis to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Here's Marbury. There's Miller with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any questions. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. From Steve Iverson hits the 3-point bomb. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
To their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And he dunks it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Iverson. Miller, the pass to Barnes. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Miller surveying the floor. Passes to Stojakovic. The 3. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Spurs trail by 8. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miller against Iverson. right side, the pass to Holland. And stolen by Murray. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Barnes. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tough spots for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here is Miller. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more than before this one's over.
Substitution.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
San Antonio foul. Stephon Marbury. 2nd personal foul.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Jeremy Lin is an aggressive player, someone who will make things happen. I like how aggressive he is. He sets a tone with that aggression.
From deep, nails the triple.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
3rd personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And Utah making a change here. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
There's Miller with the 3. No good. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jamal. Gritty game tonight. What did it take to get the win?
We did a good job just all the way through. We had a bad start defensively. We were able to pick it up and guys were able to score. Once we got defense in the game, we were able to get out and run. Everybody got some shots.
Well, you were a good unit when it mattered, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official ball contact on here with the first one falls. takes both from the line. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Murray. Ball outside. Here's Lucas. Over Green. Rebounded by Green. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Korver. He's got 5. Here's Jordan. Didn't go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Miller. Green covering. We get it again. Lucas. And the bucket. And he is on his way to the line. Trying to make it a 3-point play. Carter, he's checked in for Williams. At the line for one. And that one misses. Philadelphia's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Korver. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Have to appreciate the use of the pick and roll there, which helps get Korver the high percentage look.
Ball passes to Carter. Here's Miller. He's covered by Hart.